So, Brian, you've covered the Cleveland Cavaliers closer than anyone over the years. What is the biggest reason that they've already had that many losses?
They have guys underachieving across the organization, and that was something that we didn't see last year. Last year, they were a winning machine. They would come into games, take care of teams early, bury them, and take the fourth quarter off. That was happening nightly, basically. This year, they have not been able to get that production, and when they've been challenged, guys, they haven't always answered the bell. And this is a classic case what happened the other night against Utah. That is a tanking team. They got down 21-4 in the first quarter of that game. All right, they got whopped in that spot. They come back and take the lead at halftime. Fine, go back to your winning ways. Then they get boat raced in the third quarter of that game. That moment kind of defined this Cavs season. They're not playing as well as they did last year, and they haven't been as resilient or as focused as they need to be to get past that.
Well, Coach, if a team is going to get to a championship level, they're going to have some honest conversations. Perk, what do you see here for the Cavaliers?
Well, I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud. They have been the biggest disappointment in the Eastern Conference, hands down. If I'm going to Golden Corral, the buffet, I'm not taking them with me because all they go do is order a salad. Damn it, I need that. The hunger is not there. They're not starving. This is a team that's in the second apron that's supposed to be talking about championships, and they want it to be fun. Like winning a championship, trying to go win a championship, that ain't fun. That's stressful. Coach, tell me if I'm lying, man. How many hours of sleep did you get during y'all championship run?
Oh, I look bad when I look bad.
You know what I'm saying? But Coach, really though, and I'm being honest, you know, you see people crying after they win a championship. It's because of the hours of sleep that you lose at night. It's because you walking into the facility, the training facility, and you not liking this person that day because you're around them more than you around your actual family members. So when I see the Cavs, I just don't see that hunger there. I don't see that want. It is not fun. It's stressful.
No, winning is hard, and winning a championship is really hard. We talked about Donovan Mitchell on the lead-in, places he's never been. Well, he's never been to a conference finals. Great player, but for the Cavaliers and Donovan Mitchell to make it to a conference finals, an NBA finals, everyone's talking about their offense, but their defense has to be better. They have taken a big step backwards. We'll get more into that in a little bit. Donovan Mitchell having an MVP caliber season, but these guys have to start. You can't let Utah come into your home court, like Wendy talked about, and just put it on you. That's a team that just lost by 55 points in their game prior to that. So they have to have a lot more pride. They can't ease into it. They're at the halfway point of the season. They got to start turning things around.
Especially when you know you got 2 games in Philly this week, and the game after that is on Martin Luther King Day against Oklahoma City. You got to take advantage of that game against Utah.
Yeah, but your best player in Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland also got to do their job on the other end of the floor and accept the challenge. How many times you had to walk in the locker room and call out Jamal Murray and Jokic defensively?
Oh, often. I mean, you have to do it. I mean, holding guys accountable and them owning it. That's the key, right, Perk? You won a championship. You have to be willing to be coached, willing to be held accountable, and not take it personally. Take it as a challenge because, as you mentioned, they are one of the bigger disappointments in the NBA. They're 8-9 on the road this year. Last year, they were 30-11. So a lot of things are not going their way right now. But the only thing they can look forward to, Malika, is that it's a halfway point. A lot of games to be played, and an Eastern Conference that, to me, is, aside from Detroit, wide open.
That's not the only thing they have to look forward to. They can look forward to a championship head coach, getting down in the mud with them, going to the tape, and telling them what they need to know. So let's do it right now with our new segment. We're calling Keeping It Real. Yeah, real like tape. We're taking you into the message, what you would hear from a team in a team meeting, in a locker room, when maybe you have incredibly high expectations and a lot of talent, but you're falling short. So, Coach, I'm a little afraid, but lay it on me like I am in that locker room. What would this sound like?
Well, I want to start off with this, Malika. It's middle of January, halfway point. Teams aren't practicing right now. So these film sessions are vital. This is an opportunity for Kenny Atkinson to talk to his team, to challenge his team to be better. And I have just 2 clips that I want to show, and I'm going to take you through these clips like I'm talking to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
All right, so this first clip, all right, it's a simple clip against Minnesota, and freezing it right here. All right, I'm in the locker room right now. I'm not talking to Malika, Perk, Wendy. I'm talking to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, get in a stance. Be ready to play. Be ready to guard. You cannot be 30th in three-point defense and expect to win games at a high level. So, Donovan, get in the stance, be ready to guard. And the one thing you can't do on this pin down by Dante DiVincenzo is you cannot die on this screen. There's no fight to get through this. He dives in the screen, which allows Naz Reid to get a wide open three. That's not good enough. And look right there. As a head coach, Donovan, I know it's your fault. You don't have to put your finger up and say it's my bad. My bad gets you beat in this business. So don't give me your finger up. Do your job and find a way to get through that screen. That's not good enough. And you see, as a timeout is called, he's walking off the court saying, I have to be better. I'm the leader of this team. This second clip, fellas, we've worked on transition defense all year long. So aside from being 30th in three-point defense, we're also one of the worst transition defensive teams in the NBA. We have to be better. And when Craig Porter Jr. drives the ball here, you're going to see there's 4 guys on the perimeter: Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, DeAndre Hunter, Naquan Tomlin. What are you guys doing? You got to crash the glass or you have to get back. Standing, waiting, watching is what gets you beat in this league, and that's going to allow Minnesota to get out and run in transition. Gobert outlets to Bone Highland. This next part right here, this cannot happen. DeAndre Hunter, Evan Mobley, my man, you were Defensive Player of the Year last year. Run back with purpose. Point, talk, match, find most dangerous. You see Naz Reid right there. Yep. Naz is going to run wide open to the three-point line in the corner. And the worst part about this clip, no one even makes an effort. I need a late contest, and you're going to see Kenny Atkinson, I feel your pain. The shot's been taken. He's up out of his seat over here. He knows what's about to happen, and the shot goes in. Another transition three. Kenny's calling the timeout. My message to my players, Malika, is this. It's not always about what you do, it's how you do it. We have to be a lot more disciplined, we have to be a lot more hungry, and a much greater sense of urgency.
But be honest, would there have been a couple of more profanity put in there if you were talking?
Oh, this would have been one big beat. It would have beat.
If you were talking.